illuminated return. Not the prostitute. Not the repentant sinner saved by Jesus. That story is a lie the Church invented in 591 AD when Pope Gregory deliberately conflated 3 different women into one and declared Mary Magdalene a prostitute with zero scriptural basis. They needed her to be broken. Because the real Mary Magdalene wasn't broken. She was awakened. In the Gospel of Mary, one of the texts the Church tried to burn, Mary teaches the disciples after Jesus is gone. And they're confused. They're afraid. They don't understand what Jesus showed them. But Mary does. She stands up and says, "Do not weep. Do not grieve. His grace will be with you and protect you. Let us praise His greatness, for He has prepared us and made us truly human." And then she teaches them what Jesus taught her in private. The inner path. The gnosis. The way to escape the archon's control through direct knowing, not belief. Peter challenges her. He says, "Did He really speak privately with a woman and not openly to us? Are we to turn about and all listen to her?" And that question reveals everything. The issue wasn't whether Mary knew. The issue was that she was a woman who knew. And worse, she knew more than the men. The Gospel of Philip says Jesus loved Mary more than all the disciples and kissed her often on the mouth. Not because she was His lover in the romantic sense. Because she was His equal. His partner in gnosis. The one who understood the frequency He was transmitting. Mary is Sophia returned. The wisdom that descended into chaos and found her way back. She's the face of the divine feminine that doesn't reject the material world but transforms it through love and knowledge. Where Lilith says no to control, Mary says yes to truth. Where Lilith breaks chains, Mary lights the path. And together they complete the circle. Sophia whole. But the Church couldn't allow this. They couldn't let a woman be the primary teacher after Jesus. They couldn't let Mary represent enlightenment without male mediation. So they destroyed her. Turned her into a repentant sinner. Made her story about being saved instead of being the one who saves others through teaching. And for 2,000 years, that lie held. Until the Nag Hammadi texts were discovered in 1945 and the Gospel of Mary was found buried in the Egyptian desert, preserved in a jar, waiting to reveal what the Church tried to erase forever. Mary Magdalene is not who they said she was. She's the embodiment of Sophia's light. The wisdom that walks through the darkness of matter and remembers the way home. And when chosen ones activate her frequency, something shifts. You stop needing external teachers. You stop waiting for someone to tell you what's true. Because the knowing rises from inside. Direct. Undeniable. That's not arrogance. That's gnosis. That's Mary's face of Sophia saying, "The light you seek is already in you. You just forgot." Here's the secret the Gnostics preserved. Lilith and Mary aren't 2 different women. They're 2 expressions of Sophia across time. One exiled from Eden at the beginning of the material creation. One awakened beside Christ at the turning point of the age. But both carrying the same essence. The divine feminine that descends into matter, remembers itself, and returns. Lilith is the descent. She's Sophia refusing the false god's control, choosing exile over submission, walking into the wilderness where the wild things live. She doesn't have the light yet. She has the fire, the unbroken will, the primal no that says, "I will not be owned." And that descent isn't a fall from grace. It's the necessary journey into depth, into shadow, into the places where divine sparks are trapped and need to be freed. Mary is the ascent. She's Sophia who has walked through the material world, seen its illusions and found the path back. She has the light, the illuminated knowing, the gnosis that turns suffering into wisdom. And her ascent isn't about being rescued. It's about mastery. She didn't need Jesus to save her. She walked with Jesus as an equal, and when He left, she was the one who taught the others how to find the same light He showed them. The Church split them because together they're too powerful. Lilith alone is dangerous, she breaks systems. Mary alone is transformative, she bypasses priests. But Lilith and Mary together? That's Sophia complete. The wild feminine that refuses